name's Rob. I'm from Ireland, YouTuber.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty much it. Growing up in Limerick, pretty normal. I'd say pretty quiet. You have your small group of friends in school. That's about it. Bit of sports. That's all I can say about it. Pretty quiet.
Did you enjoy school?
Not really. I'd say compared to everyone else, I hated school. Like primary, which the first few grades they were fine. Secondary school, I absolutely hated, to be honest.
Yeah.
Да, я умею говорить по-русски. I really thought we all knew this by now. I don't look Irish at all. But here's the story, right? I'm from Latvia. I speak Latvian. Es māku runāt latviski.
At the start, it was quite difficult.
Yeah.
It was really difficult, to be honest. I had absolutely no friends for a very long time. But after a while, I think through, different circles, kind of trying new things, I managed to find my own group of friends, and then it was fine.
Okay, and the next thing you're probably going to see is my workout video. I got it in the bodybuilding Limerick, really nice gym, and I filmed a push workout there. So I hope you enjoy it.
I always naturally had like a pull towards it for some reason. Like I would have been 12, 13, going to UL. This would be like our closest like sports place or sports arena. They'd let you go to the swimming pool, but they would not let you go to the gym until you're 14. So I'd constantly ask them and bicker the staff, when can I go? I'd sneak up there. Like I would try go all the time. So I just always naturally had a pull towards it.
Yeah.
I really wanted to go. I definitely think Arnold, I looked up a lot to Arnold because he had that like whole immigrant story of came over to a country and just like built his way up. Then a couple like local Irish people, like I really enjoyed Rob Lipsett's content, and I'd say the majority of them were American YouTubers. I loved the more informational ones, like Jeff Nippard. Like I'd sit down there and just listen to him for about 40 minutes, talk about an article. I can't do that anymore, but for some reason, I couldn't listen in school. Like if you're telling me something about maths, I was failing. Like I did not care. But if Jeff is breaking down like some kind of fat loss paper, I'm like just sitting there like, yeah, that's it. Like I had leaving cert to do, like I had exams, but I was just there like studying weight loss papers. I had a close friend where he was skinny and he was gaining size and I was fat and basically trying to lose weight, and we'd kind of push each other in a sense. We'd like, if someone wasn't, going to a session, we'd make the other one go. So it was always kind of like that. I think exactly like the first time I was there and like when I just started lifting weights, I was like, this is exactly for me, this is it, and I just fell in love with it.
Yeah, I'm all in. Brody on the line, I'm tapping in. God out here pulling the strings for me. A girl on the line, she feeling me. Preoccupied by the motivation. Put in the time, pay the entry fee. Bro on the rise, yeah, he kinda nice. Inside of my mind, no one's real as me. Lately, life has been gorgeous. Wake up to clear, my eyes hit recorded. Praise up to God, I ain't chasing no bitch. Swinging the miss, got me hitting these licks. I get the orders, don't get it distorted. Disconnected, I've been cordless, I've been cordial, I've been exploring. I got a whole lot, but somehow I want more of it. Yeah, dog on the line, yeah, he tapping in. I'm staying clear, fake rapper friends. Kamikaze on a traffic cam. Only one shot to navigate the labyrinth. I'm keeping it late, burn it down to the ash. My life been much more than imagine. I got where I'm at with the passion. Traded all to live it backwards. Pray we ain't make it through the night. Oh, we ain't make it through the night. You can see it when you look into my eyes. When you look into my eyes, you can see that I grind all day. Life been going my way. Life been going my way. When I grind all day. Life been going my way. Life been going my way. Pray we ain't make it through the night. Oh, we ain't make it through the night. You can see it when you look into my eyes. When you look into my eyes, you can see that I grind all day. Life been going my way.
How do you feel your hair holds up after you've had like a tough workout like that?
As you can see, like the structure is pretty much all there still. That's why I do love it. Like after I train, it still feels crisp. It still has that shape to it. So even when, like I am vlogging or something, it doesn't just flop all over the place, because my hair really often does that. It'll just go flat and that's it. The workout's kind of done. My hair is like so like soft and just just falls down like that. Like I used to get a huge like cow's lick, if people know, like it's just when your hair just sticks out like this when you sleep. But it was just always flat and I could never find like the right product for it. Like I had this like matte like paste from like just a regular like shop, and I'd like put it in, scrub it all up. 2 hours later, it's flat again. Like
I have got the flattest hair on the planet. If you're anything like me, let me help you out. This is my secret, Ascend Volume Cream. What you want to do is you wet the hair, and yes, I know it looks flatter than it even did before, but look. You blow dry, and you already see the magic happening. That is a mane with some volume, trust me. This is an actual lifesaver, guys, and completely changes my hair.
I was gonna get a J1 this year, like with college. Then I dropped out, and just today I think they announced that J1s aren't happening this year.
Yeah.
Time I'll get like this thing, like a vintage company sent it to me, and it just reeks of like like vintage clothes. It's a hit or miss sometimes. I'll make sure, like I'll text them and be like, does this smell? Like every time I'll ask them, because vintage clothes has this like weird smell off it. You know, around here it's typical to just wear like a matching North Face tracksuit or something. That's like the go-to. After a while, I don't know why, but I think it kind of goes back to America and my kind of obsession with that culture. I'd look at that so much, and I was like, I kind of want to start dressing like that. And bit by bit, I like made myself more and more comfortable with wearing that. And I know that like people around here don't like dressing like that. Like the odd time I'll see like a comment, someone saying, why are you wearing cargo pants? Why are you? And I'm like, these are such like basic things. I'm not even going like too edgy. Like this is just like basic. Yeah, this is like basic stuff. So this is the office. This is where all the YouTube videos happen, podcasts, everything. This is the main place ideas come from. I spend the majority of my time here pretty much. They're gonna make a museum out of this place one day, and yeah, this is the day one place. This table I really like. I just draw everything on it and just sketch out. This is practically, this room I feel like is like what my brain is. Most of the time I'll have like sticky notes and loads of notes everywhere. I'm just planning a move soon, so I kind of removed everything, but usually I'd have like pieces of paper like stuck on the walls everywhere, like all my ideas just going crazy. I was always like an artsy kid. Like my mom would bring me to like art galleries with her, and she'd like work there and like paint, and like she was like really into art. So it kind of like brought up like a creative like mindset in me that translated into like everything else. I was like winning like art competitions in school. Every teacher was like, you need to do something got to do with this. All the way through school I was like, I don't know, graphic design, something like this. And obviously it like moved towards like tech. Yeah. So I was already obsessed with like cameras, graphic design, everything got to do with that. So I was like, how do I do YouTube but I don't have the confidence? Then the gym came into hand. I was like, all these guys are doing it, I can do that.
Hey guys, my name's Robert Zujan and I'm 16, and most of you might know me from my Instagram, and if you don't, that would be like my main platform where I started out. So Robert Zujan on Instagram. And today I'll be showing you through my day, what I eat, what I do, my training.
First thing that someone says to me, like that video I put up to the day I'm walking into school, like just last night I put it up, and this guy walks up next to me, and he's like more of like a popular kid, you know what I mean? And just says to me, so you think you're famous now, do you? And it just, my stomach just sinks. I was like, I'm that guy now. Everyone's like making fun of me, and I'm like, I have 2 more years of this. A lot of Irish YouTubers, for example, I saw them, like I think at the time an Irish YouTuber, he just quit his job and started doing it full time, just around the time when I started. And I was like, he's making those videos? Man, I can make them. And I was just like in my head all the time, I was like, I can make this a career. They're doing this. I could outwork that. I was like, I could do that. And all the time I was saying that to myself. And all the way through school, I was like, this can be a career. I'm like convincing like my closer friends, I'm like, guys, like I don't care about college, I'm doing this. Like I constantly talk about it.
Yeah.
And I was already like viewing it in my head. I was like, okay, so this is what's gonna happen. I think I envisioned it so hard that it was like from the start, I knew this was gonna be a thing.
I kind of. So lads, we're in goals now, and someone just paid 40 beans for this pass, but I somehow, like, I was nearly crying to the guy. I was like, please, I live here, I promise. Let me in for free, but yeah, we're gonna stay in here for a while. You want to get your money's worth out of this place.
I was pretty blind towards the criticism at first. Like somehow I managed to protect myself from it because like I have a very small, close group of friends, and they're all also they're in the realm of like creating things. One of them's like a musician, the other guy's a singer, another guy's like also kind of into gym content. So everyone's like, they get it, they get it, and everyone else I just simply like mentally like block out. I just like, they don't exist to me. You think that they think about you a lot. You think that all these people care, but they really don't. Like all people have their own stuff going on. That you have such little space in their brain. They probably acknowledge you for about less than 5 minutes. They might have a conversation and like laugh about you to their friends or something, but that's it. Like, to be honest, nobody cares enough, and life is really so short. I think people fail to realize that. Like, even there's probably a few things that I haven't done yet because I'm worried about people's opinions.
Let's go, come on! Ah! Up! Easy one. Up, up! Ah. Come on! Up! Control the way down, control the way down.
I wrote down on my goals board that I want to get to 100,000 subscribers. I think with the stuff that I've planned now for the summer and like a few big projects that I've on the way, I am confident in that. I should hit that. So that's pretty much it. Everything else I usually like just take the back seat with me. Like YouTube's always kind of like the driving force. But it's once you push over that comfort zone and you do that thing that you wanted to do for so long, it's the nicest feeling ever. You feel really accomplished. Even, let's say if you do want to do YouTube or be it anything else, once you do decide to actually do it, you will be really proud of yourself. So I would recommend everyone go out there and just do what they want to do.